Guys, how you doing? This is Isaac Funky Business Anderson.
I'm Tyler Indominus King.
And this is a movie show where we talk about movie news.
Movie reviews.
And every single thing in between. This is Big Bang Cinema, everybody. Tyler, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I gotta say that I'm glad to be here. I woke up this morning.
I'm happy. Yeah, well, that's...
Actually, I woke up this noon.
Yes, you did. Yeah. Yes, you did. But guys, happy to have every single one of you. Let us know where you're watching. You can always leave a comment on Facebook or YouTube. Either way, we're just happy you're here. We're closer to you than we are our families. That's a lie. We don't know any of you.
Well, you're close with us in your relationship, Isaac.
Well, speaking about relationships gone wrong, Nickelodeon has apparently come out with a movie that looks like a hot plate of garbage. The movie's called Playing with Fire and stars John Cena and Keegan-Michael Key as characters.
Isn't that just ironic? Because that is what the producers in the studio is doing, playing with fire, trying to make a crappy 90s fam comedy.
So here's the trailer, and also look at that awesome flame transition that they had. Wow, you know this is a professional place.
I feel like this is a parody. Like, this is not a real movie.
Yeah, it feels like something that would be on Funny or Die or something before Tropic Thunder or something like that.
That's what I felt. This is a fake trailer. This feels like a fake trailer.
Well, in case you haven't seen the trailer, the premise is John Cena is a fireman that rescues a group of children, and they cannot find the children's parents, so he has to basically take care of them.
So that he doesn't call like social services. He doesn't
Tyler,
call.
Look, he hit the ceiling because they tried to pull him up.
Yeah.
Funny, right?
But isn't like by law you have to call social service, call the state. There's 3 kids who rescue a fire, find their parents, and like the full force of like.
But Tyler, he's a serious man, and he's been humbled by children. Funny.
No, it's not funny. It's dangerous. It's like he kidnapped those children. I mean, they were literally.
Look at the wacky hijinks they're going through, Tyler. Look, a man, and also Keegan-Michael Key brings the laughs. Fun for the whole family. Roger Ebert.
What, is that John Leguizamo in there?
I'm reading reviews that will most likely be put up there. And also the stereotypical dog and the aggressive dog. And anyway, my notes right here, I didn't write much. I wrote sucky. That was most of what I wrote. And also, I thought it was really interesting, the director of this movie, do you know who Andy Fickman is?
Is he the guy that directed?
It's going to make a whole lot of sense when I say who this guy is.
Who is he?
So Andy Fickman is a director, obviously. He directed this movie. He directed She's the Man. He directed, what else? The Game Plan with The Rock. And also Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
Flaw Blart, blah Blart.
All Oscar award-winning films.
Clar Blart, Blart Blart, the Ball Blart Blart.
Yes, obviously this man has acclaim out the wazoo. I mean, this man is like the most legitimate, most official.
That is an impeccable resume.
Oh yeah, see, this is the voice of Andrew Small, our executive producer in here, and he will be making an appearance face-to-face
Giving us missions.
Yes. Sorry, we should have introduced you at the beginning of the show. So sorry, Drew. We're always happy to have him. He's running the computer.
Man.
You're fired.
Heard that. There he is. Hi. What'd you think of that trailer?
I'm going to go with Wise Man said sucky.
Sucky. Well, it's definitely sucky. Any final thoughts on Playing with Fire before we go on?
I'm not going to lie. I like She's the Man, but I'm probably not going to watch
I like She's the Man, too.
0% contained.
0% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I say like Rotten Tomatoes. The first movie. When I saw that 0%, I immediately thought it was red. But oh my gosh, Rotten Tomatoes already dropped their score on it. The first movie to openly advertise there's 0% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, this is just terrible. But speaking about just terrible, Akira has been delayed again.
No!
And guess what? Thor 4 is a go.
Okay.
Mr. Taika Waititi himself is moved on from this Akira thing that we've been talking about for nearly a year now.
I want Akira.
I know you're a huge fan of Akira.
The movie.
This is Akira the movie. They've been trying to get this thing off the ground for a long time. There's been so many other directors.
Get Josh Trank to do it. Josh Trank did Chronicle.
Josh Trank's never going to work in Hollywood again.
Chronicle was almost Akira.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also Josh Trank has done a terrible thing in Hollywood in the sense of like he badmouthed his movie before it came out, and now he's never going to work in Hollywood ever again.
That's where the word trank come from. When you trank a movie, it's when a producer, director, or an actor bashes their movie before the film even comes out.
That is right, and he infamously did that. But Thor 4 is going to be happening. I didn't realize that he was actually going to have another movie. I don't know why he needs another movie, but I think it goes without saying, Endgame's been out for a long time, and we're going to spoil that for you. And let's be honest, if you haven't seen Endgame already, you're not going to. You're just not going, or you don't care. So we have Fat Thor. So as Drew put it, it's going to be the Asgardians of the Galaxy, because as we know, he went off with the Guardians of the Galaxy at the very end. Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe this will happen after that. As far as the Thor 4 with Taika Waititi, what do you want to see?
It might be like, just drop me off here. I got some business to take care of, and then it's his personal business take. I don't know, like he gets an ab lounge or something.
It's just him getting back into shape.
Yeah, it's him getting back into shape. He's like running up and down some alien steps and working out.
It's a hardcore drama about weight loss.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
How depressing. I like the fact that they turned him into like this kind of comic relief. I mean, you need to do something different with Thor, because Thor started out as kind of this one-note kind of thing. Like, oh, he's the Shakespearean serious guy, the fish out of water humor. And now they turned him into something else in Thor Ragnarok, and he became something else in Endgame. I like Fat Thor. I hope they keep him like that. But I legitimately don't know where they're going to go from here. Maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy will be the background characters.
What do you call it? Character development? I guess he's become hilarious because he's become humble.
Yeah, well, I mean, definitely he's gone through some changes throughout Thor's lifetime. He's lived 1,000 years, and only like these last 10 has he actually changed.
Yeah.
Movies. But I loved Thor Ragnarok. I think that goes without saying. Most people really did, just because it was so different and so weird. Mm-hmm. I hope they don't try to do that again. I hope they try to take it in a new direction and really take advantage of trying to do something weird and unorthodox, but not in the same vein as Ragnarok, but in the sense of like who Thor is now.
I want Jeff Goldblum to come back.
Okay, probably not going to happen.
I want it back, man. I'm a bloomer. I love Jeff Goldblum movies.
I think anybody likes Jeff Goldblum and Jeff Goldblum movies. But any final thoughts on this before you go on?
I'm down for it. I just have somebody else do Akira. I mean, just Robert Rodriguez. Just throw somebody on there.
No, the whole thing would be done in this basement on like a green screen. And put like After Effects backgrounds on there. That sounds awful. I don't know. I like your Josh Trank idea. If he was ever gonna if he gets off his shift from IHOP, but we'll figure that out.
He's got a movie coming up. He's got a big movie coming up.
Yeah, he shot in between breaks at PetSmart.
Oh yeah. That's
well,
horrible.
Speaking about pets, Javier Bardem is apparently going to be in the running to play King Triton in The Little Mermaid.
I say boo to this.
Yeah, why do you say boo?
Because they should get Jeffrey Dean Morgan to be in it.
Well, he looks just like the guy.
Exactly. So
Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I talked with Andrew a little earlier about this. Andrew said that Javier Bardem, and I totally agree with this, by the way, is more of the kind of the serious, villainous, quiet guy. He's not King Triton. You know, he's not that guy. And these Disney live-action reboots...
Terry Crews.
Well, I was getting to that. Javier Bardem... He's more of the villainous kind of thing. King Triton needs to be a noble, kind of very stern person. But since they're doing a live-action reboot, I kind of wanted to see a little bit more of like a whimsical kind of take on the character, a different take on the character. Since, I mean, the whole thing about Ariel, you know, they changed Ariel's character a little bit. I think they can change King Triton's character. I would like that. I do want to see Terry Crews as that. I can see him pulling that off with flying colors, and it would actually be fun.
Laverne Cox should be the Water Witch.
Like, if Javier Bardem was going to play King Triton, the biggest crux with these Disney movies, besides the fact that I don't think they should even really exist, like these new reboots, because there's no point, is that, like, they just kind of, they're bland and boring. Like, they're competent movies, but for the most part, and they're fine on a storytelling level, but, like, it's just kind of like there's no sort of personality to them. They're just kind of like, I am serious man, generic story, beat for beat thing you know, solid 5 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes. Bye-bye. And that's basically the movies. If you're going to do this, do it something different. But also, I think I should mention Harry Styles is in the running for, what's his name? The love interest.
Prince Peter. No.
That's definitely not it.
Derek.
Prince Derek.
Prince Derek. That's totally his name. I was going to say Prince Charming, but...
They're Darren.
You're not wrong. He's charming.
Yeah, I mean, look at those eyes. I mean, he lights up my world like nobody else. I mean, the way he flips his hair just gets me overwhelmed.
Well, they should have done something different. Like, I feel like it should have been more inclusive.
I mean, he don't know he's beautiful.
Oh, no, I want something more inclusive.
Do you even understand what I'm doing right now?
I know what you're doing right now.
What am I doing?
I'm trying to pull away from this.
No. Well, in a way, I was quoting one of Harry Styles' songs.
Oh, wait. No, that was James Blunt's song? Wait, I'm
No,
confused.
that's One Direction song.
Wait, who's
you,
One Direction?
You ignorant peasant.
Well, who's One Direction? Is that the one about the singing ginger?
Anyway,
Is the
the
singing
Prince.
ginger in it? The singing ginger in that?
Not Ed Sheeran. No. Let's get back to Little Mermaid. Sorry. Yeah, Javier Bardem. I'm sure he'll do a fine job as far if he does get cast in the role. I just want to see something a little bit more fun and different. I don't know. Any final thoughts on this?
They should make it more inclusive.
Well, how so?
I say you need to have, like, Laverne Cox should be King Triton. We actually have a Queen Triton this time. And then
Stunning and brave.
Stunning and very brave and inclusive. That's a triple minority right there. And then we have, like, the Prince. I believe the Prince should be played by Juno.
Juno? How
The
about
talking dog.
Ruby Rose?
Ruby Rose, she's got range as long as she's not speaking.
That's quite range, man.
Yeah, it's quite a range as long as she's not speaking. Yeah, have Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose dresses up like a man and does this.
Who should play the priest at the end that marries them?
I believe it should be Andy Dick.
I think it's a Danny DeVito role if I've ever seen
No,
one.
no, not Danny DeVito role. I say Andy Dick because, it's just...
Okay, yeah, I got you.
You are going
Because
at
Andy Dick,
the notorious scene in Little Mermaid.
where he marries them because he's such a good guy.
No, that is not it. The notorious scene that's been edited out of a lot of re-releases for this film. If you got the VHS
That's a
tape,
quick
we don't
Google
talk
search
about.
because we can't say that on the
We
radio.
cannot say it at all.
Anyway, speaking about Stunning and Brave, Lashana Lynch is going to be the new 007 in Bond 25.
Oh my gosh, you get that bold and brave. Bold and brave!
Woo! Inclusive, progressive.
Out of 60 years of James Bond, including the novels, finally, there's representation.
Of a superhero type character that does unbelievable missions and fights crazy bad guys.
See, why does a 1960s British novel have to be a white man? What needs to be more inclusive? I say it needs to be more inclusive than this. I think the next villain should be Laverne Cox. That's a triple minority.
Well, Daniel Craig is really the villain because his privilege is just kind of destroying the world. We need a stunning and brave woman to show him that not everything is quite how it seems.
Even though I believe he's converted to Judaism, that's still not enough.
Wait, what?
What?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, he married Rachel Weisz and converted to Judaism.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but I am like...
What does that have to do with like his character?
Inclusivity.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not enough. You need triple. You need quadruple minorityship for these films.
Okay,
Then
well-
that is not bold and brave. It's just bland and boring.
Yeah,
and white.
yeah, I know.
What's the most boring color in the world? White.
White.
What's the most boring flavor of ice cream? Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yes,
I was about to say
exactly.
strawberry,
See,
but
I'm going.
apparently
See,
we're on the
he
same
knows where I'm
page.
going with it. You see, right now, I'm the Twitter is speaking through me.
Yeah.
I'm the Twitter avatar right
Okay.
now.
Yes, but in all seriousness, I did read an article about this, and Andrew's heard this about 6 times, just because I couldn't believe it was
Now
an
it's
actual article.
7. Now it's going to be
7.
7.
That's the number of perfection, Drew. By the way, I should say Lashana Lynch is a great actress. I just think this the fact that they're doing this is just more so the studio being, look how inclusive and brave we are. Look how progressive we are. And it's not really something that adds to the story. It's more something that try to pull the outside world in to be like,
Exactly.
look how cool we are. Look how good how good of people we are. And it just kind of reeks of that. I don't know what it is. Specifically from this article where it said, there's a scene where M calls for 007, and you think it's going to be James Bond, the sexist, womanizing guy, but no, it's a stunning, beautiful, and brave woman, Lashana Lynch. James Bond tries to put the moves on her, but she doesn't take it because she's such a beautiful, stunning, and brave woman. These are like verbatim the words in this article. And like, why can't she just be a character in the movie and like you come to the conclusion, oh wow, she's really brave and cool. And why do you have to tell people that? It becomes annoying, And I don't think she's going to be the new James Bond. I think she's just taking on the name 007.
Well,
But this is obviously what they're. I take it that they're trying to pass the torch.
But if I can remember the source material correctly, if they die or retire, the number retires with them.
Yeah.
Because they chose not to reuse the moniker of 006 since GoldenEye, when Sean Bean was a traitor and he died.
Mm-hmm.
They retired the number.
So maybe I don't know all the things about this. Bond 25 has been kind of going down all these different things, and
You mean the heel?
Yeah, yeah, a certain hill.
Yeah.
And it's up a creek with no paddle, if you know what I mean. What's her name? Phoebe Waller Bridges, I think is her name. The feminist robot from Solo, A Star Wars Story, was brought in to do some rewrites to make it more progressive and inclusive, and that's a direct quote. And so maybe this is something from her mind. Maybe this is just something the studio is just desperate because people didn't really like Spectre to try to do something different, so people can rally behind this kind of thing, or the people that are mad about this kind of thing can like rally to the theater and still see it and hate it.
See, what they really need to do, if they want all inclusive, get the editors of HuffPost to write the next screenplay. That is gold.
HuffPost and BuzzFeed presents Bond 25. Guys, thank you so much for watching so far. We really do appreciate it. If you want to add any comments, questions, or concerns, you can leave a comment at facebook.com/Studio67NCC, or you can find us on Instagram at Studio67NCC. We really do appreciate it. So guys, we're going to take a really quick break. When we come back, we got a really fun game for you. No movie review, but game. Stay with us. Enjoy a new commercial.
When it comes to culinary arts, Nash Community College is here to turn your burning passion for food into a career. Our chefs, with over 70 years of highly qualified industry experience, are here to point you in the right direction, teaching and handing down classical culinary techniques that will improve your skills and help you cut your way into the food industry. Gain invaluable experience, vital to cooking and preparing delicious food, served in a personal and creative environment. To learn more about the Culinary Arts program, visit nashcc.edu.
Gender all the time?
Because if they didn't...
Hi, how you doing? I didn't realize that was going to happen.
Hey, you're back on. Hey.
Hi. Welcome
Hi.
back. My name
How
is
are you
Isaac, the Flowy Doughy Anderson.
I am Tyler Indominus Keen.
We were having a whole conversation. We continued the 007 thing, you know? How about that? Guys, there's been a lot of reboots and remakes lately. Did you know that there's one coming out every 5 seconds? And every 5 seconds, 50% of Rotten Tomatoes goes down. So, that's not an accurate statement.
Thank you for the awareness.
Oh, no problem. It's both stunning and brave. Guys, we thought it would be really fun to bring up a segment called, what is it called, Tyler?
Remake or fake?
Remake or fake. Now, as the name suggests, I am going to, I have a big list right here of different sorts of remakes and different reboots of any possibility. And by the way, Drew the Destroyer is going to be playing. Drew, can you show your lovely face to the people? Hi. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
I am.
All right, Tyler, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here are the rules. I have a title of a movie. I have the description of what this movie will be or might be. And you have to tell me if this is going to be a remake or is it fake. This is something that I made up.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
You
I'm
ready to begin?
Yes.
What's the prize?
The prize is a friendship. That was what you're working for all along.
I don't want any of that. I want cash.
Okay, guys,
I can buy friends.
number one, working on that audio level. Thank you, Drew. Number one.
No, I was actually leaving. Friendship? That's a terrible prize.
That's why nobody will remember your name. Dr. Strangelove. Okay? And here is the premise of what Dr. Strangelove was going to be. It's going to be a commentary about the Trump administration / the North Korean crisis.
Fake.
I'm not done.
Oh.
Chris Hemsworth has been attached, along with Ed Harris and Glenn Close.
Fake.
Andrew, do you have an answer?
I'm going fake.
Okay. You are both correct. This is a fake.
Because there's no bomb in there.
There's no bomb. Well, North Korea, they're the bomb.
How I learned to love the bomb.
Okay, number two.
Yes.
Clue. And here is the premise of what Clue reboot will be. It's going to be a 20th Century Fox property, and Ryan Reynolds is attached to play Tim Curry's role. This remake or fake? And it's also going to expand the universe, according to the quotes.
I'm going remake on this one.
You going real? Okay.
I say fake.
You going fake?
Yeah.
So one fake, one real. Tyler.
Yeah.
You were incorrect. This is very real.
Whoa, no!
This is real. Number three.
Yes.
Good job, The Destroyer. A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Here's the premise. an all-female centered cast. Is this remake or fake?
Fake.
Destroyer. Which will it be?
This is hard because this seems right up their alley right now. I'm gonna go remake.
You're gonna go remake?
I say fake.
Okay, you're fake. Remake. Destroyer. The Drew. You are correct. This is a
What?
real thing.
No, how is that a real thing? I
Tyler,
read the book.
Yeah. Well, this is a stunning and brave remake that they're working on, and I'm sure it will be all inclusive. So that's one. Well, it's 3-1. Tyler, you're disappointing me.
2-1.
Whatever.
Okay.
Number 4.
It's 3-1.
It's 3-1. I
Yeah.
know. I'm trying to win.
I know. Singing in the Rain. Now, here's the premise. Damien Chazelle, writer and director of La La Land, is set to write and direct. Daisy Ridley was attached to play the Debbie Reynolds part, and Ansel Elgort from Baby Driver and the upcoming West Side Story reboot is going to play Gene Kelly's role. Remake or fake?
That's fake. That's a classic. They wouldn't dare redo a Gene Kelly classic.
I say remake.
One remake and one fake. But one of you is incorrect. Tyler,
Yeah.
you are incorrect.
What?
This is a fake. They'll probably give it another 5 years. That'll be a thing. All right, number 5. Mulan, but not Disney, Sony. Sony wants to make a Mulan that is, quote, closer to the original story. Because as we know, Sony is quite the powerhouse in making accurate films. This real? Remake or fake?
That's fake.
Fake. I say fake.
So 2 fakes.
Yeah.
You're both incorrect. This is real.
Damn.
Sony did it, yeah. Sony is a very reverent place. Very reverent. Okay?
These just sound like off the wall crap.
Yes, so what is...
Wait. How can Sony possibly even own the rights to do that?
Because Mulan was a real
But
person.
Mulan's a real thing. Mulan was a real person. And it's an accurate thing. There's no Mushu, there was no talking dragon, which people are upset about. Anyway, what's the score right now?
4-1
4-1?
or 4-2.
I feel like you're further behind than that, right?
4-2.
It's 4-1.
Okay, 4-1, okay. All right, so what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. The Never-Ending Story. Here's the premise. Peter Jackson is set to direct and would follow a young girl instead of a young boy taking a trip to the fantasy land. This remake or fake?
I say fake.
What do you think?
I'm going remake with this one because it's a beloved story, and they're gonna try to add Tyler's favorite word of today: inclusivity.
Inclusivity, both stunning and brave. That's the quote for today. You can leave that in the comments.
Stunning and
And
brave.
especially with Peter Jackson, I think this is very believable. But it is fake.
Yes! I got one! I got one!
Yeah, you're usually like a savant with these.
Yeah.
Partly because I think you might have a few answers that I might have written down, but definitely not on this one.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. That, although I could see that happening. Okay. So, number 7, Shrek. Here's the premise. A reinvention of the story with a completely different art style.
I say it's true, real. Remake.
I gotta agree with Tyler, man. This is a money grab.
Somebody once told me that you are both correct. This is very right. Smash Mouth is not yet attached. All right. What is this, number 8?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, number 8. The Princess Bride. Now, here's the premise. Brie Larson to set to play the Wesley character. The Mountain from Game of Thrones has also been attached. And I have a quote from Rob Reiner, because he may be returning to direct, but somebody asked him about this in a press conference. He said, quote, I enjoyed making the first film, but it's 2019. I think seeing a strong woman be the hero in a classic story is what we need now. We don't need another standard white man saving the damsel. It just hurts my soul whenever I see that sort of outdated trope.
This is fake.
Fake.
Fake? Why do you say this?
Because Rob Reiner would be eating while he's saying that. He's like a sandwich in his mouth. He'd be like munch, and like
All right, this is fake.
yeah, a South Park reference.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9. Rebel Without a Cause. John Boyega has been attached and would center around teens growing up in the modern society and how this affects teenagers' emotions / home life. Directors have been kind of whispered, but Barry Jenkins from Moonlight has also been attached.
Ooh. This does something they would try to.
He also just did If Beale Street Can Talk.
This is hard.
This is a hard one. It's probably the hardest one.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm saying fake, man. Fake.
I say fake too.
You gonna say fake? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, you sure? Both fake. Okay. You are both correct. This is a fake.
Gosh, yeah.
That was pretty believable, right?
Because people who've read Without a Cause posters never seen the movie.
That's correct. That's right. Tommy Wiseau's watched it a few times. Okay, so what's the score right now?
It's like
7-5.
7-5, and you're up by 2? Okay, so we have 3 more. Tyler, you have to get all of these to win.
All right.
Okay?
And I have to miss all of them.
Yes, you have to miss all of them. Okay, here's the next one. Memento. So this is going to be a complete reboot with a completely similar story, but somehow different, and no Nolan will be involved.
I say fake.
Andrew?
I'm going real.
Okay, 1 real, 1 fake. Is your final answers?
Yes.
Andrew is right.
What?
Oh, wait, no, this is real. Who said real?
He said real. I
Yeah,
said
that's why I thought. Okay, so this is real. It's a very sad reality that's going to happen. Okay, we only have a few more minutes. So here's the next one.
Stop.
We're going, what?
I gotta start saying stuff that doesn't make sense.
I know. Okay, so here's the next one. There's another Disney classic, Bambi. And this is, quote, a commentary on class in America and gun violence. Jacob Tremblay from Room will play Bambi. Anne Hathaway has also been attached.
Fake.
Tim Burton was also attached for a long time, but this was before the Dumbo remake came out.
I say real because I did hear they're talking about rebooting Dumbo.
Okay.
I mean, not rebooting Bambi.
Okay.
I've actually heard that. I read an article
Yeah,
on it.
Tim Burton's probably not attached anymore since Dumbo came out, but that's the last I heard about it. Andrew? No? Yes.
I say yes because I did read that the whisperings of rebooting
Okay.
Bambi.
Tyler, you are incorrect.
That is a real thing. They are talking
No,
about
it's fake. It's fake.
It's real. I mean, I've read they're talking about live action.
The
Bambi.
Jacob Tremblay, Anne Hathaway, and Tim Burton attached is not real.
Okay, that
They
part's
might have
fake.
whispered Bambi. Pretty much, if it's a Disney property, some executives had a meeting about it. Okay, here's the last one. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys ready?
Yes.
Andrew's already won, by
Yes.
the way. Naked Gun. Here's the premise. This is going to be the son of Frank Drebin, an
Fake.
evil. Okay, let me finish. There's an evil Russian crime lord who killed Frank Drebin and swore to kill every Drebin he could find in the phone book. So he and his mother Jane are trying to get into witness protection. But Drebin's son gets recruited by the CIA to be a decoy and try to take down the Russian crime lord. And he goes to Europe and it becomes a spoof on the Bourne Identity, Mission Impossible, and James Bond. And the people attached to play Frank Drebin? Bill Hader or Ed Helms?
I say fake.
Definitely fake.
Either way, it hurt my soul to say that. Are you sure both
Yes.
fake?
It's too much of a classic property. You can't touch it.
Okay. This is for all the marbles. Although all the marbles are all Drew's.
Yes.
Both of you are incorrect. This is real.
No.
This is a very real thing, and this is from David Zucker himself. This makes me very, very sad. That the fact that they do that's one of my favorite movies.
How did you even find this? I was actually looking it up like last night about a new Naked Gun movie.
Andrew, you won.
How do you?
Okay, well, that one I saw a long time ago because I got really curious. I'm like, they'll never touch this. I'm like, if anybody was going to do, if John Hamm maybe could pull off a Frank Drebin character, but definitely not like an Ed Helms. It's going to be a wacky.
Because Zucker talked about his retirement.
There you go. Well, I think he's not going to direct it, he's going to produce it, but he says this type of humor is still alive, but it's not going to be the same thing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Congratulations, Andrew. We'll do another game like this. Let us know if you guys like the show today and like the segment. You can leave a comment at facebook.com/Studio67NCC, Nashcom College at YouTube, and Studio67NCC. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Tyler, you have anything to add before we go?
I really hope those reboots.
I can't believe you lost. I thought you were going to sweep the floor with that.
Because it sounded like real stuff. That's the weird part about it.
That's the whole point.
USA! USA! USA!
USA lost.
I did.
Turning the Jar Jar there. Guys, next week we're going to be talking about The Lion King. We're both excited about that.
I'm definitely excited about.
We'll see. Guys, I just can't wait till next week for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 35 millimeter. That's the way it's going to be filmed in
I'm
Raleigh.
down for that, though.
Okay.
I want to see that.
I'm excited about it. Guys, thank you so much. My name is Isaac, the Flowy Doughy Anderson.
I am Tyler and Dominus Keen.
Stay lovely. Have a good weekend.